I've been fortunate to open up for you with the Arsonist in the past, and I don't know if you was on earlier, but this is one magazine. I have the flyer and everything downstairs, but that's you rocking right there.
Oh, word! I never seen that.
And then what's dope about it is that's me right there in the blue. So that's you on this page, and that's me on that page, bro.
Oh man, look at you.
So, you know, it's amazing because it wasn't my forte of DJing. It was out of necessity because I was in a group and we didn't have a lot of money to pay dudes. And when we did, we brought people on the road with us. But that was one of those situations that we knew we had to cover it up. But you're here and it's about you. It's your day. And I got to tell you, man, every day's your day. But that being said, how amazing is life?
Life is good, man. We're here.
Yes, we are.
Regardless of all of the bullshit going on, man, we still here, man.
Yep. You know? That's a great thing, and you're right about that. And, you know, when I fell in love with hip-hop, I started doing the knowledge on you and all the work you put in. But how amazing was, what is it, 88 or 89, where you was, like, really just dominating the whole DJ scene and winning everything. How hungry were you?
I was hungry, man. Yeah.
Super dedicated, yeah?
Man, look, I had a mission, man. I was striving to be the #1 DJ in the world. And funny enough, I actually did it.
Yeah.
You know? I actually did it, man. So, but, you know, me winning those competitions was my personal thing I wanted to do. But it wasn't until, like, later years that I realized, like, how much of an impact I really had on, like, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like
you definitely did. I mean, you know, I wish I had the opportunity to get your 12-inch from, you know, I got a couple of sections of stash, which I'm sure that's how it is. You go through your house and you're like, oh snap, I got this.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, and you've been able to be involved in the game for years. And you and Jeff, Jazzy Jeff, were what was Spins, Kings of Spin?
Oh, Twins of Spin.
Twins of Spin.
Yeah.
And you know, you guys were doing that thing, and if you can, tell me, what was it that was speaking to you, being from Philly, coming up as a DJ?
Well, Philly was just had so much funk in everything that it did, man. To be honest with you, I have to attribute that to, we had some great radio stations here, man, that had some real dope DJs, man, that was blending and stuff like that. And yeah, we just were following what those guys were doing. And then, of course, we were always influenced by New York, of course. But, you know, we had something that we wanted to say from Philly, man. We wanted to be heard. So, you know, the turntables became our thing.
For sure. So you go and you're doing all that. And now I seen when it comes to the Transformer scratch, which was amazing. You know, when I was an artist, Green Lantern, DJ Green Lantern was my DJ for a couple of dates. And I did something that I thought was a Transformer. Like I'm not going to act like I know what I'm doing, but I'm someone who loves the culture and I give it some attempts. And he was like, oh snap, you just pulled that off. And, you know, can you teach me how to do that? And I'm thinking, like, here's this DJ dude, you know, who's asking me how to do the Transformer script, but I just hit it. And what's amazing is that I could imagine you being inspired young and just kind of like finding your groove, like, oh snap, I did do that. And then you stood on it. Tell me about that dedication and how long, you know, was it that you was rocking with a turntable prior to 88 when you started competing?
Oh man, the reason I wanted to be a DJ is because when I was younger, going to block parties, man, like the DJs that was set up on the porch or whatever, they had all the women, man. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to score, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I gotta be like that cat. So that was my motivation at the time. And you know, I just love playing for people, man, making them dance and making them happy, man. So yeah.
And you were doing that. Now, was there any other name other than Cash Money?
Man, I had it. They were corny, man. Of course, looking at Grandmaster Flash, I called myself Baby Flash, which was corny.
Yeah.
And yeah, at that time, everybody was a jazzy or a grand mixer, or grandmaster. I wanted something that could stand out. So I played basketball. So yeah, I could shoot pretty good. So, you know, everybody used to call me Cash because I could shoot. So I took the basketball thing and added it. So yeah.
Love it. Well, that's dope. That's really good. I'm happy I didn't stick with my basketball name that was given to me. It was because when I dribbled, it looked like I was dancing. So they called me Disco Dave. Like, I was like, oh, God. So lucky I didn't run with that. But, you know, cash money, you know, I'm happy it fell on that. Now, did you do anything other than get down with the turntables? Were you doing Inspired by Cornbread? Were you tagging? Were you dancing? Were you trying to rap anything?
Man. I was dancing, though. I was dancing before I became a DJ. Yeah,
amazing.
We had this thing, this style of dance called stepping here. And we had like, I was actually part of the best stepping group from Philly called the Franchise Dancers. And we were battling against like the flamingo dancers, the floor takers. Like at these block parties, that's where we would meet. You know, this was before the whole b-boy thing started coming in, man. So that so I was like the secret, because man, I was small, man. I didn't grow until I got older. So I was like the little guy, like the secret weapon. The cute little kid, So that's how we were winning.
Oh, they got a shorty.
Yeah.
It was like, remember Breaking when the woman came out? Everybody was like, oh.
Right.
But Cash Money, you definitely had a nice run. And what was it like for you to, of course, you do the sleeping bag move, and then you just move on to like really solidifying yourself, traveling. When did that become a thing for you to go beyond Philly and of course New York City, where you was putting it down, where you kind of felt like you've arrived? To
be honest with you, man, we were traveling before we even had a record deal.
Okay.
Man, the power of a cassette tape back then, man. You know what I mean?
Well, yes.
Cassette tapes were man, everybody had a cassette tape, and these tapes of us doing these old parties and stuff were man, they were floating everywhere. So I remember up in Toronto, man, there was a brother named Ron Nelson, man, who used to get guys. Actually, man, to be honest with you, he's a name that really doesn't get mentioned much, but man, he was part of building.
You said Ron Nelson?
Ron Nelson. He used to be on the radio up in Toronto. And everybody was going up. When hip hop was just really starting, everybody was going up there. Scott LaRock, KRS-One, Biz Marquis. Like, and plus they had their own scene up there too. So when me and my MCs went up there, man, you know, we were like, we planted our flag, man.
Yeah.
That's kind of how my name kind of really got really big, man. Like going outside of Philly, because everybody started hearing me. So I was up in Toronto, I was up in Montreal, and all them places like that, man. So
that's amazing, and I definitely
way before records now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I know, because Funko Mart was very, very important for Tony Touch, and I'd go over there as a teenager. He'd sell them, and then we'd travel. This was all before he did 50 MCs, before I was really known in any way. It was just able to be there. But what was it like, because you were doing some stuff with, of course, Jazzy Jeff, and when you was rocking with him, did he at that moment meet Fresh Prince, or were you early on that?
No, I knew Fresh Prince before I knew Jeff, because Fresh Prince was with a group called the Fantabulous Four, and they came out to my neighborhood. Like, I wasn't really ready on the turntables, man. I was still learning, man. So I was just, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what they were rocking off of. They were rocking off of "Rockin' It" by the Fearless Four.
Rockin' It, yeah.
So I don't know what year that was, but "Rockin' It" had just came out. I had never heard it before, and I heard them rhyming off of that, man. So the next day, I found out what it was. I went down Funko Mart and go cop me a record. Yep.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And when you guys, because it was you. Well, I'm sure you said you traveled to Toronto with other MCs. I'm not too sure how you put that, but you had Marvelous with you as well, and then both of y'all ass pairs doing some dates. You know, I guess putting it on for your city,
right,
so to speak.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at that time, man, we were just happy, man, just getting outside of Philly and getting known. You know what I'm saying? So
doing what you love.
Yeah, because what happened was a lot of the artists from New York were coming down to Philly, so they would be performing. And the one thing I'll say about the promoters back then in Philly, that if they had a New York act coming on, they made sure Philly acts were on the bill. So that's how we got known. So like if I'm doing a show with Dougie Fresh is seeing me get off on the turntable, so he's going up New York, like telling everybody, yo, these dudes in Philly are crazy.
Smart.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how we got really known outside of Philly. Funny story too. I'm telling you this too. People don't know this. Like me and Jazzy Jeff, man, back when we were really hanging, we tried out for Crush Groove. Yep. We tried out for Crush Groove. Look, I had my DJ Cash Money shirt on. He had his Jazzy Jeff shirt on. So we were up there. They said that they could use us for extras, but they were only paying $25 a piece a day, and it cost that much just to get up there. You know
to get up there, yeah, that's amazing. The effort, the stories that go, but that's still all part of paying the dues. You know, and that's beautiful. Now you've made a name for yourself. Did you feel any intimidation or anything when you was, because that new music seminar, and for those that don't know, I've attended them. There's like a certain aggression there. Of course, it's all new to everybody. But when it became to competing, you had like DJ Noise from Copenhagen who would be out there. You had, you know, Mad Skills, Supernatural, of course. These are all different times. This is more like when I started going, which I'm talking in the early 90s. That was the energy when I was there. But for you, was it tense? And who were you competing against?
Well, the new music seminar, the big battle was supposed to be between me and Bobcat, LL Cool J's DJ at the time.
Yes.
But he never showed. So
okay.
I know Ice-T had brought all the West Coast DJs out, man, and yeah, it was definitely intense, man. But you know, there's a story behind it all, but I can't tell you that. You gotta wait till my documentary comes out, man. Yeah. Well,
bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you something about stories, right? And documentaries. I want them all to come out. They take time, though. That's the reality.
Yeah.
They do take a process. And for everybody who was looking forward to the Big L documentary, you know, something that they have not shared. It was supposed to come out last week, as Big L's birthday was on Saturday. It was kind of like a something for the fans to appreciate. Unfortunately, DITC was not a part of the mix, so they were had discrepancies to it. And Mass Appeal was like kind of getting the narrative of a corporate company, like taking advantage of a young artist. But that company's owned by Nas, so they got to work it out, and you know they held it off. The reason why I bring that up is because, brother, I know it's hard to make these things, but I hope you get to tell your story the way it needs to be, and definitely, you know, because I know it's a good one.
Man, listen, I've done a lot of stuff that people don't even know, man. And you know, I mean, the good thing is, like I said, I just started doing these streams on Facebook and IG Live every Friday called Grandma's House. So every week I'm dropping a gem about something from my legacy and something from my collection and stuff, plus playing music, you know.
So if you can, before we get to see your gems, can you drop a gem that is specific to none other than who you are and what is your make of?
Well, right now, instead of me going backwards, I'm gonna go forward to the current, because this new project that I have out right now, it's nothing like, I've never seen anything like this. This Street Cash project right here.
So is this you as a producer?
Yes, it's me and my partner, Street Orchestra, and the guy who helped me design this whole thing. Big Hurt Collections. Yeah, but check it out. It's not just a CD. You open it up, it has a video screen on it.
Oh, snap.
That's Russell Peters.
He's a hottie. He's a snack.
Yeah. Plays a 43-minute video of some crazy footage, man. Has a full control panel. Yeah. This next level, brother.
That's definitely next level, brother. That's amazing. So is this available or not yet?
Yeah, man. You got to go to www.therealdjcashmoney.com. Go to my online store and pick it up, man. Everybody who's gotten this thing, well, first of all, thank you for everyone who's been supporting us. But this is something that's never been seen before, man. So that's the reason why I wanted to plug this. Plus, if the power runs out, it comes with a USB plug. So you connect it to your computer. I don't know if you can see that thing right here. Yeah.
Wow, levels.
Yeah, man. And the cassette is you download the Street Cash app, either on Google Play or iPhone, and you hold your phone over top of the cover, and it interacts with your phone. Like it plays the video, everything. Crazy, man.
Wow, we're in the future for sure.
Yeah, man.
We are in the future for sure.
Yeah.
But what brings us here is showing off gems, and you are someone who is top tier. You know, I read an article that I almost wanted to stab the dude in the mouth because it was acknowledging your collection, but it wasn't talking about your collection. And it was the one where I used the image for on the cover that you're familiar with.
Yeah.
But if you can, walk us through some items, show us some gems, and take us on a beautiful ride, because I know you got heat.
Yeah, well, I wanted. Do you really want me to do this, man? Because it ain't no turning back, bro.
Bro, listen. Listen,
before we get started, D. Listen.
Yo, just on that statement alone, I'm fired up. Let's go. Let's go.
Captain's hat for no reason, my man.
Yes. Everybody listen, while we prepare and we about to get in here, I need you guys to get ready to hit them hearts, put diamond emojis in the comments. His name is DJ Cash Money, super iconic, super legendary, super authentic, and he's in the right place to make us all smile, because we are hip-hop heads, we are collectors, and we are people who love. So, Cash Money, it's on you.
All right. Very first thing we're going to do, I told you I used to dance, so let's do this here. I don't have all my Viewmaster stuff here. All right. A lot of my stuff, majority of my stuff is in storage, so I didn't know what to pull out, but I think that's Powerful Pexter from the New York City Breakers.
Wow.
Viewmaster. Yeah. Sealed as well. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Levels of greatness. Could you put that closer so we could see the B-boy rocking Powerful Pexter, as you said?
Yeah.
Amazing. Viewfinder.
Is it too dark, man?
Yes, it is. It is. But you know, we get what you're trying to show.
Let me see if I can flash it up, man.
Oh snap! He came ready.
Yeah.
He came ready.
Hold up.
How to break dance. Yeah! Crazy Legs would love this. Phenomenal.
Yeah. So that's one thing.
Keep going.
Okay. We got here the Good Time bubblegum cards. All right. Hold up. See if we can do this here. Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
Oh my God.
Big shout out to my man Supreme LaRock, man. You need to get him on your show too.
Supreme LaRock helped me because I was like, yo, somebody hit up Cash Money. He was like, I hit him. So
yeah,
he's a good guy.
He he put me down with these, man. Like, I think he had like a few of them at the time. And I ended up finding the whole batch of them. So what they do, when you put them all together, they create a puzzle. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm familiar.
Yeah, so let me see. What can we do?
He said, once we start, there's no turning back.
There's no turning back.
We
man.
go. We going.
Yeah,
we didn't
okay,
come here to
right.
play. It's show off your
Right.
gems, not your napkins.
Okay, you ready for this now?
Let's go.
Okay.
Woo!
He's so big, he don't even fit on the screen, bro. Yeah. Hey, and I challenge anybody. You all can look on eBay all you want. You're not gonna find this one, my man. And if you do, it's gonna cost some real cheese. Yeah, he lights up and everything. Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Holy, yo, bro. It's just your third item blowing minds right here. How'd you... So, look at that piece. Just to hold that piece must be, like, so awesome.
He's 33, about 34 inches tall. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he don't even fit. I have to, for y'all to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that at?
Come on, man. Japan, bruh.
Woo!
Oh, look.
The life
I
of a wonderful DJ.
I knew this guy who had it, and he would not sell it to me. I mean, I offered him all kinds of crazy money. He just would not sell it. But then he ended up, he took my number and everything down, so he ended up selling it to me. I mean, I paid a little money for it, but it's probably like, I've never seen this ever in my life.
Spectacular.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So,
spectacular.
So, hold on. Are you sure you want me to do this, man? I gotta ask you,
bro,
man.
Let's go!
All right.
We hype. We
Okay.
fired up.
Hold on.
I dealt with technical difficulties to make this happen. Let's go.
Okay.
Everybody's fired up. Let's go. Once again, this is Show Off Your Gems, the show where wonderful human beings like Cash Money come on and show us some wonderful collector's items, memorabilia. Look at this.
All right, man. Big shout out before I do this, because when I first started, we were all cutting break beats and everything. So big shout out to Breakbeat Lenny and Breakbeat Lou. All right.
Love
Now,
them.
Everybody's been collecting break beats and everything forever, right? Like you said, there's levels to this, right?
Yes.
I got all the break beats on 8 tracks. Deal.
What? What?
Look. You got the time. I've got the time. Yes, sir. Hold up.
You were so focused.
Amen, brother.
Yes.
Let me see.
Man.
Up.
On 8-track, y'all.
8
Levels.
Hey, mind you, look. They're all sealed, never open.
Yeah, that's why we talk about you behind your back, because you do things like that.
Look. Bounce, down, down. Roll, skate.
Bounce.
Advance backward skating, y'all. Huh?
Wow. Guys.
Hold up. Where we at?
Kid Scratch, you see this?
Hold up. Johnny the Fox.
Woo!
Johnny the Fox.
Sealed, y'all.
Jam.
Wow. He got me hot in here.
Apache.
Okay, that right there, they're
Come
all...
on, man. Come on.
I asked for it. This is what I get.
Then you ask
This is what I get.
You know, you
Philly
can't say
zone.
either.
Let's go.
Children born with producing.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Wow, on 8-track, y'all. Breakbeat Lou. You see this, Breakbeat Lou? You see what happens when they give America to people?
See?
They get awesome stuff.
Look, pleasure. Let's dance. I know you got the feeling. Let's dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hold up. Clap your hands now, people. Clap your hands now, people. Clap your hands.
Yo, this is better than him playing the songs. The karaoke, the Cash Money karaoke. Amazing. Woo!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, this
Wow.
Hold on,
These
hold
are
on.
8 tracks, y'all.
Hey, look.
Levels.
Scratching. Dun, 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 and
Yes.
wham. Yes, sir.
Wow. Oh my God, AV, you see this guy over here? His name is Cash Money.
Yeah,
He's
you
new in
know
the
what?
game.
You got to check out the avenue. You got to
Check out the avenue.
The avenue.
Wow. All right. So
Yeah.
listen, we think we're accepting you in our culture. You're a good person.
Hold on, let me show you something, man. It's really gonna blow your mind. And we're gonna keep it on the 8-track just for a minute.
Let's go.
Hold up. Let me put these away. Hold up.
Guys, this is that. Hey, listen, Cash Money, Destroy, show off your gems. It is what's going on right here, and it was so worth it to go crazy and make this happen. And
Right.
we're here. He's back.
I'm back, baby. All right. You all right, man? You good?
I'm all right. It's like me and you almost got the same shirt for a minute, man.
Look, I'm pretty much the only person I think that, no, there's one other guy, my brother Sammy in Paris, has this on 8-track. The skull snaps.
Ooh, body.
But mine's is sealed. His is open. 'Cause, yeah.
So you're a better person, basically.
Yeah, I'm a better
So when
person. Yeah.
God makes his decision, he's like, Cash Money, you good.
Right.
Sammy.
I went to the barbershop and he didn't. You know what I mean? Look. Baby,
Wow. This is
Hold up.
hurting.
Hold up. You want to see something really crazy? For all my real hardcore beat digging in the crate cats, Start Reality on 8-track. Hoagie Carmichael,
Listen.
Start Reality, bro.
Listen, the fact that you leveled up with 8 tracks breaks. It's like that specific little thing right there. God likes you as a human being, bro.
And I like it. I love him too. Look,
That's
damn.
phenomenal.
Curtis Blow's first album.
Woo!
Hill, my man.
That's amazing.
Sugar Hill Gang.
Wow!
Oh, the other Sugar Hill Gang.
Yo, listen. This is madness.
Do-do-do-do-do. Hijack. Do-do-do-do-do.
Yes. Yo, love.
Your love. Come on, man.
Wow.
This is a double pack.
Oh, it's a double. That means you was getting money back then.
You know
You
what I
got
mean?
a double.
I'm gonna do a few more, man, and we're gonna go to something else. The JBs.
On 8-track,
On
y'all.
8-track.
This is in DVDs he's showing me. This isn't none of that. This
No,
right
sir.
here
The real
is
deal,
authentic analog situations
Yes,
right
sir.
here.
Come on, man. Fred Wesley.
Woo! Woo!
Blow your head.
Yes! Guys, this is pretty much hip-hop right here in 8 tracks.
8-track. Look. Dyke in the Blazers. Let a woman be a woman.
Man, be a trans. Amazing.
Yeah, you know what, man? Okay, that's enough, man. You all right, man? Hold up. I might have to let me wipe your face.
Yeah, thank
you
you.
all right, man?
Thank you. We needed that. Thank you.
Okay. Now, Where you want to go, man?
Bro, it's hey, we in your spot. We know your situation. Okay. All we need is for you to continue blowing our minds with some gems, because we are just happy to look at your face and just see some great passion. That's a beautiful thing right there.
Okay. Cereal boxes. With the record on the back still.
Ooh, take that, Pete Rock.
Hey, D, listen. Still has a cereal in it, man. Seal.
No.
Yes, man.
Not worthy.
Let me get some milk.
Oh my gosh. I got some expired milk from 1981 for that.
Well, you can pour it. Don't mess with the sugar, Chris. We'll get the Rice Kringles. You know what I'm saying?
Woo! Price is right.
Look.
Oh my gosh.
Jackson 5, man. Got the record on there, uncut. All with the cereal in it, man.
Wow.
D, I didn't know where we were going to go, man. So
no, listen, you go everywhere. Listen, hey, you know, the things you've attained throughout your career are amazing, throughout your life is beautiful. And this right here is also, you know, it stimulates you as a creative person, right. And it also stimulates us as someone who's viewing it. We're right. Looking at items that remind us of simpler times, even if those times were crazy in itself, but right. We still knew there was an innocence to that era for us.
Absolutely,
you know,
man. And I like to call myself a historian, man.
Okay, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's fine. I mean? Listen, look, whatever makes you happy, God already loves you. He already sent me a text on your 8-track situation, so keep going.
We'll calm things down a little bit, man. We're going to go with some, you ever heard of Trailer Trash Barbie?
Let's go.
Here she is, bro.
Yes!
Look, she got the baby, got the cigarette all in her mouth. She's pregnant already, you know what I mean?
Oh my God!
Get better than that, yo.
It doesn't. Oh man. Barbie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, I'm speechless, man.
Yeah, man.
Hood rats unite.
Hood rats unite. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Come on, man. Superfly doll, baby.
Woo!
Yes, sir. Hold up. Let's get him out of his plastic, man, so he can breathe.
Oh, we gotta appreciate this, guys.
Yeah.
He's probably the one who made that hood rat Barbie a hood rat. Superfly.
You know what I'm saying? He comes with his pistol.
Wow.
He even comes with his I'm in love with the coco. Got it on the low.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
And you have this in the casing and everything.
Man, I take care of my stuff, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, so I'm gonna tell you, in my house, I had to search all my friends before they left the house, you know, because there was open door policy. My mother was an alcoholic. My father barely cared about life. So if they bought me something, it was gonna get stole, because either I jacked it and they're just continuing the legacy of stealing, because that's how I taint things. But did you let anybody in your house?
Of course, man. Look, man. People know me from back in the day. I don't play that. You know, you still.
Bro, when you're 6 years old and you got kids coming in your house with mayonnaise and crack on their chin, it's like, yo, you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
The fact that you kept that is spectacular.
Hold up.
Wow.
Did Barbie. All right. I'm a huge Muhammad Ali fan, man. Like, huge. Yo, I only seen this once in my life, man.
We're paying attention.
Two times in my life. first time, the price was so high I couldn't even afford it. But I paid a little money for this. But Muhammad Ali came out with kids' gloves. Woo! See, he got the black kid on that side, and he's got the white kid on that side.
Yes.
And this is why this is so beautiful to show in today's times, man.
Of course,
You know what
not
I'm
an
saying?
Asian, not a Latino, none of that.
Bruh.
Just black and white. Fuck all that other
man,
shit.
we are the human race, man. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We are
that's
the human race.
amazing.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
see that side right there, and you still kept it. You never cracked it.
No, I opened it, but I had to put the
Yeah,
cellophane
protect.
around.
So you protect it, right?
Yeah,
To preserve it.
yeah, man. This is crazy. It's historic right here, man.
And it says Muhammad Ali on it, yes?
Yeah, Muhammad Ali's on the actual gloves, like little tiny gloves for kids. Yeah.
For kids, or we can't say midgets because it's offensive, but as God, elves, that's the
Right.
appropriate term.
Small people.
Small people, my
There
bad.
you
You're
go.
right.
Uh-huh.
My bad.
Like I told you, I'm a big Ali fan.
Yes.
This is the box. Remember the thing you would put the punching bag?
Yes.
Yeah,
I had the Boulder the Clown. This guy
Yeah.
had the Muhammad Ali, fam.
yeah, man. That's what he looks like, right?
Spectacular.
But this is the killer part. Getting Ali is very hard, but to find Frazier,
Wow.
huh?
Yo, you're about that life.
And you
So
gonna sit
when
up there
did-
and say, "Uh-huh."
Yes. Yo, how'd you when did you when did you say, okay, I gotta preserve these things, from I'm playing with them, but now hold on, let me just make sure I take
Well,
care of them.
A lot of the stuff I didn't have when I was a kid. It's like until when you start going, you're making a little money. I started going to toy conventions, and just whenever I was traveling somewhere, I dropped my bags off. I'm hitting the record shops, toy shops, any little thing that I can grab from that particular country, and you find certain things, And so that's how I acquired, you get a little bit of stuff here, a little bit of stuff there. Next thing you know, you got stuff.
Yeah, you got a
You know what I mean?
museum.
So yeah, let's see what else I got.
But how does it feel like? And I love that you put it in that way, because a lot of we had a lot of people on here. Grandmaster Cass said is a very deep story about it too. But as far as just a overall experience where we either had it, we lost it, or we wanted it but we couldn't afford it. So to get
Right.
it when you're older, it's almost like there's kind of like an I made it feeling, because it's
Yeah,
something
man.
like, wow,
Listen, I cherish these things. Like I said, me showing off and joking, man, I'm not out here trying to, throw it in people's faces, man. But I've done a lot of collecting, man. Like a lot. I put work into getting all these type of things, man. And like I said, I don't have a lot of my stuff at my house because it's like too much, man. Like I got
yes.
boom boxes and like crazy. Like if you check my Facebook thing on Fridays and stuff, you'll see I drop stuff like that. And I
sure.
just did an episode with the boom boxes, but I just took them back to storage.
So we're here, and I'm gonna tell you like this. If you can, what is it like? Because I think the reality of it is that we are a community, right? Like you are passionate, not only as a historian, but also as in your art and your craft, right? Mm-hmm. So what it is, and the reason why this was created in this way was because I knew I wasn't the only one, you know. And I think when we have individuals like yourself on here, it's more of a genuine place, where we're coming from. Where like I look at the 8 tracks and I could kind of see the ambition, the drive that it takes for you to attain it. Like you said, with the Muhammad Ali gloves. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't easy for you to attain.
Right.
But that story right there, it's almost like things that are dope aren't easy to attain. They don't just come to you.
That's why I tell people, man, it's not about how much money you have. You could have all the money in the world. You have to find it. And if you know somebody that has it, you have to convince them. Most people, they know what they have, and it comes from a special place. So they're not just, you just can't, they're not going to give it up that easy. You know what I'm saying? So like I told you the story with the Ultraman doll figure. Like I've only seen that one time, you know, and he wanted like some big money, man, for it. You know, and it's here with me now. Cause I played the waiting game, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know,
but like, that payoff is like dope.
You trying to get with, man, and she ain't feeling you. But years later, then she starts feeling you, man. So you waited around for that.
For sure, for sure. But then it's way more worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. Yep. Let me see.
Once again, Cash Money, Destroy, show off your gems, what he's got.
All right. I'm big into racing remote controlled cars, gas powered cars, and I have quite a bit of them, man. This right here is my baby. Look, I had it custom done. 5 fingers of death, bro. Woo! Chrome rims.
Wow.
Yeah. She has a .21 head, which means she does 100 miles per hour. So you can ride this in your car and will be rolling with your car, bro. Yeah.
Or even faster.
Yes, sir. You see the chrome rims, man? Yeah, she got the lights and everything. Yeah. I'm big into Kung Fu, my man. Yeah.
Mind blowing. And you had it customized too.
Yeah, it's customized. Yeah, man. Yeah, we just bang, we out. Yeah, man. That's my baby right there.
Wow. This is you know, a lot of direction. People been like, listen, Cash Money's about that life. He don't only got a captain's hat for no reason, man. He's really about that life.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Now, I told you I was a historian, man. I love our black culture, man. I love it. Like, it's so much cool stuff, man, that's out there. So, give you a history lesson.
Please.
Okay. You know, you ever heard of Right On magazine?
Yes.
Okay. Before Right On magazine was called Right On, it was called TCB. It was a magazine to promote the Jackson 5.
Wow.
Yeah. It's called TCB. Then they came out with the very first, they changed the name to Right On. It's the very first Right On magazine that has the Jackson 5 on it. Wow. Actually, the Jackson 5 were on every last magazine, man. Yeah, as you see.
It should have just been the Jackson 5 magazine for a couple of runs.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, they're all mint condition, bro. Yeah, this whole thing, I have every Right On magazine from 1971 to, I think, 1990. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
Well, if you can, either with Marvelous or yourself, what was one of those events that you were a part of, or bills that you were a part of, that you were blown away that you were included in the mix and considered to be in this experience that you were at?
I would say the very first time we went on tour with Slick Rick. And what happened was, I think our first show was in Greensboro Coliseum.
NC, yeah.
In North Carolina. And me and Mar were the opening. We came on right after the opening act. I think it was Slick Rick, MC Light, EU, EPMD, and some other people as well. And I forget who else was on that show, but they had me and Marv killed it the first night. So the next night, I think we were in South Carolina. They had us go on right before Slick Rick now. Yeah, so we were like, damn, we made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it, man. So
and I've seen the Olympics, B.
Yeah.
That's this is like, so like I've had the good fortune to go from being an MC to hosting, and I did the Pan American Games in Peru where I lived there for a couple of months, and did a couple of Super Bowls and all that. But when I see someone who came with the aesthetics of hip hop go on to do things that, keeping that integrity, it makes me proud, because you become like the younger versions of Cash Money are paying attention and you're inspiring them. Right.
Yeah, man, that was crazy time, man. I was doing a show in England, and a friend of mine introduced me to a lady who ran Puma, and she was a big fan of mine. So it started off her giving me gear. Then it was like, hey, you want to do the World Cup? You want to do the Olympics? So we did the Olympics in Greece, because the Jamaican team is sponsored by Puma. So yeah, we were there through that whole thing, man. And then they came up with the idea of giving me my own sneaker, the DJ Cash Money.
The YO-MTV joint.
Yeah, man. So I just had this book. I just saw it in this book. Actually, it's this one. Hold on.
There he goes. I'm going to tell you about this historian. His name is Cash Money. If you come from his or mine, listen, this is a great situation to be in right here.
Yeah, this book just came out, man.
Woo!
Yeah, it's heavy too. Yeah, they actually.
So he was mentioning about his Olympic run, and definitely connecting with Puma.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Yeah, that's my sneaker right here. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, boy. Look, I'm in the history books, D. You know what I mean?
No, I love it. And what's priceless is that someone like you can say he has a sneaker, and I can say someone I'm a fan of, has a sneaker, and it becomes a thing where there's an extension. You can't eliminate every sneaker in the world or every piece of vinyl that you did cuts on, or everything that you was a part of. So anything to extend your legacy is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man. And then, like I said, to be honest with you, man, I haven't been down there to see it yet, but my family has been down there. There's a picture of me in the Afro-American Museum down in DC. It's a big picture, man. Me next to Ray Charles and President Obama. So
yeah,
I saw the pictures of it, man. It's just like, yeah, I want to go down there. I haven't been down there because I want to use that time when I first see it to capture my emotion, because it's going to be the realest thing ever on film. I don't know if I'm going to be just
my picture is in a rehabilitated crack house, B. That's all I get. Damn, man.
Hey, man, at least you're known for something, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a great, I got more in the tank, man. I got more work to do, brother. And it's just like, even though we're right now, like my tour was canceled. I was supposed to be on tour overseas in April, man. And because of this whole pandemic thing, it was shut down. Now I had to make a new new way of doing things, and that's what the streaming is. Like what you're doing, like your platform is incredible, man. Hey, big shout out also to Mary.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, man.
Mary's a beautiful human being.
Yo.
And you also did a remix for
how you doing?
Yes, you did.
I was in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was with PM Dawn for the Bliss album.
Wow.
Yeah, man, we family, man. Feel tight to this, like,
spectacular.
To this day. Yeah, man.
Spectacular. What keeps a person like you just smiling through all these years, all these decades, and keeps you going, you know, with some good positive energy?
Man, just doing what I love to do, man. You know, like the bullshit of the industry is like a small percentage of all the greatness, you know? And it's like, you know, if people would just stop being so bullshit in the business, man, and let things just flourish, man. There's a lot of talent. Like, they're stopping a lot of talent from shining, man.
And how'd you continue, you know, with adversity, kind of like to push through?
Man, I'm hip hop, man. You know, hip hop is a rebellious form of anything. You know, you might be having some fly shoes on over there. I'm gonna be like, yo, they're dope. Check my shoes out. You know what I'm saying? I got shoes too. So I've always been that way, man. You know, like when I set my mind out to do something, like I have to be satisfied with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you with the Streetcast project, man, it's brought life to me. Like, to be honest with you, I had about 2 years ago, I said I was retiring because, you know, I've been doing festivals and touring, like,
traveling,
ever since me and Marvelous have been, you know, the sleeping bag thing was over. So this has been like 30 years. It's all I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? And crowds have just been different, and, you know, businesses being done different. And it's just like, you know, I'm just getting tired and fed up with trying to argue with somebody on something that I know. Like, I'm rocking these clubs. You're counting numbers. You're crunching numbers.
Yeah.
So how can you tell me about something I've been doing for 30 years? Like, I don't know crowds. You know what I'm saying? So I said I was retiring, and I wanted to get back into doing music because I miss being an artist, man. And that's when this thing came into mind. Like, my boy Street Orchestra, he's a producer here in Philly. And like, I love his work, man. He's just like, Cash, let's put an album together. I was like, you know what? So this are instrumental tracks, man, boom bap beats, and it's things on here. They're a lot of DJ tools, man. Like, I want you DJs to get this and do some routines on here. There's a guy on here named DJ Renner from Japan. You got to see the routine he's doing on here, man, off these beats. Insane, man. And that's what I'm talking about. You know?
Yes. It keeps you going. It keeps the fire lit. It keeps the battery in your back going. But if you can, what is it like to know that there is a community out there like you that admire that you collect items, that you are a historian, you know, on a platform like this? Because this is why it was created, you know, because I knew it was more than just me. And I was in good fortune that, you know, we're all great human beings, and everybody, you know, if you're a good person, you'll know another good person, like Mary, like Scheme, like Supreme. But what is it like to know that, you know, you're able to show your items, your gems, and make people at their home right now that you can't even tell, but they're smiling?
Right. Well, that's the key right there. Making people smile. That's what music is about. It's a spirit, man. Like, as a DJ, that's your job. People everybody's going through crap, man, right now. But if you can just make them smile and take them away from the bullshit just for a little bit. Job well done. You know what I mean?
We got to get into, listen, it was that article. You know what article I'm talking about, where they have all the images of you and all your figures and everything you have. But the article is nothing about your items that you have. Right. And I forgot what was the publication that put it out. But I was like, because I want to know, like, the stories you share, like, you know, the Muhammad Ali glove, like the Superfly, like the way these things are attained, like they come with stories. You know what I mean?
See, the thing of it is with collecting, most guys collect maybe one thing, like sneakers or records or whatever. It's very rare that you find somebody that collects everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, big shout out to my partner in crime, Biz Marquis. Biz always calls me the light-skinned version of him, right? And he's the dark-skinned version of me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Biz had been, like, before the internet was even around, man, would be going to, like, countless places, like stores. Like, I was getting posters, kung fu posters, back before anybody was even thinking about it, me and him. So, yeah, I can't wait for him to come on your show too, man.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. We definitely, because I remember from the Rhyme and Reason when he was going through his flyers in that movie, I was like, you know, it opened up something to my mind. Like, wait, you could collect, like, you know, the concept of collecting things in our culture.
Everybody, like I said, man, everyone knows me DJing. They don't know. Most people don't know that I'm deep like this with this other stuff. So to be honest with you, I really don't even do that many interviews with me showing my stuff, you know.
Yep.
And you know, but this was special because I see what you're doing in the platform and that you have, man. And it's beautiful because a lot of these guys, it makes me upset because you're putting them down with something and they all of a sudden get big and they forget, they don't even mention you. You know, like where they saw it from or anything. That's the stuff I don't like, man. I hate that. So that's why I've been kind of cautious on who I show, because you know, everybody's on eBay now. I know for a fact after they see some of this stuff, they're gonna go look.
But you know, and I hear you. You're not the only one. But I don't know, man. Even if they copy it, it still doesn't have your story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
but the problem is they get out there on a bigger platform and it makes it look like they have a story, and that's my problem I have. Like come on, man.
I could talk to you so much about that, but I like to try to keep everything positive because I want humans to smile. No, I know, but you know, when you in this game long enough, you start getting your heart stomped out, and you're like, wait, I loved you. Why are you doing this to me? You know? Right. So, you know, welcome to the game and the business that is the industry. I got the blessing. I got the cash money blessing.
I don't do this, man. I don't do this for everybody, brother.
Yo, bro, but the fact that I pulled out that, and I realized that me and you were like a page apart on it. Oh, actually, look, literally me and you. Like, I know.
Wow.
That's you up there. That's me in the bottom.
Wow.
But let me ask you, is that Yamin?
Yep. Yamin, that'd be with that MCs for Questlove.
Well, Questlove, yeah.
Used to be with, you know, that's one of my best friends, still to this day.
He's a beautiful human, and so are you. I have to tell you, thank you so much for making me smile. Thank you so much for making the culture smile. I love you, brother. I can't wait to say hello to you and shake your hand. You stay amazing throughout all this